Okay, what's going on with your life right now?
I have a media channel I've been working on for about 2 years now. I'm from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I teach people how to invest in the stock market, long-term investing. And I've been
Mm-hmm.
doing that full time for about 2 years. I do have a background in finance. I worked in sales as well.
Okay.
So it was a good transition.
Awesome. How's it
Yeah,
going?
yeah, it's going good. So it's actually a faceless channel, which, I think that works well for me. But I'm having trouble scaling beyond where I'm at right now. So I
Yeah.
think the next step for me is to branch off into a personal brand. And I wanted to get your thoughts on that and what kind of content I should be making, whether I should make it about my life or should I make it more about finance, but show my face, that type of thing.
Yeah. So as you guys can tell, I've started to transition more to helping guys become more well-rounded, and personal brand is something that I'm going to start including in as well and teaching you guys. Obviously, I've grown my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers, so I understand about personal branding. The thing about a faceless channel is if you want a personal brand, that's not really personable.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to start showing your face. You're going to have a personality, right? Faceless channels are great if you just care about making money. All right. We already seen the bait, bro. We already seen it.
Yeah.
The better not show that on the screen. You want people to invest in you, help invest in your fucking knowledge.
Facts.
That's nothing. That's nothing about personal branding. All the quirks about you, the negatives, the stuff, all that shit. People are gonna see it. People are gonna judge you.
I get that.
Right.
I get that. Hey, we're not all perfect, we have vices,
Gotcha.
and I agree that vaping is disgusting, and I
Yeah.
should stop.
So the reason why, one thing I want to teach you guys, the reason why I can come on here and talk shit, and I feel like I have a lot of integrity with myself. Everything I tell you guys, I'm already living. So if you want people to trust you, especially for financial advice, you got to have a high standard for yourself. So if you want to scale your personal brand, you got to be more personable. Share the good, the bad, the ugly, right? You got to have a personality. I think if people saw that you were actually a real person, they would actually, trust your personal brand. How many followers you got?
I got around 200K on IG
Right.
and 200K on TikTok.
200K on IG?
200K IG, 200K TikTok.
What's the IG? That's pretty impressive. Let me see.
I don't want to dox myself. Can you not show it on chat?
You don't want to dox yourself with your personal brand? What?
No, it's not a personal brand. It's a
It's a
faceless channel.
faceless. Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, okay, what are you gonna do, buddy? Are you gonna eventually go to a personal brand? You gonna show your face?
Yes, that's what the plan is.
Okay, gotcha. So, I mean, how are you gonna dox? What's your plan with that? You just gonna not care no more?
Yeah, I don't mind showing my face. I just, it's a faceless channel for a reason. So
Well, the conversation we're having is if you want to scale, you're gonna have to start showing who you are. Are you okay with doing that with your current page?
yeah, so I don't think I'll be just all of a sudden showing my face on this old channel. I'll probably start a new channel.
Why would you start a new channel?
And then have two separate channels where, the faceless channel makes money in certain ways and the personal brand makes money in certain ways, and kind of separate those two businesses.
Why? What? So you never started a business, and the first thing you want to do is start two businesses. Interesting.
No, I have. I've been doing this for 2 years. I told you.
Gotcha. But if you built the following with a faceless channel,
Mm-hmm.
the next transition, in my opinion, would not be to create a whole new channel. It would be to show your face on your faceless channel, establish yourself as the authority, and make even better content. If you don't want to, do whatever you want. You got it.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, I think there's definitely merit in what you're saying. I just feel like my faceless channel is very niche stock market stuff where I cover news. I cover so for people who are actively, I don't want to do that for a personal brand. Like, I don't want to only talk about the stock market for a personal brand. So I kind of want to transition. You know.
So how are you gonna get any authority with the personal brand?
Yeah, I can do it depends what angle I want to go in. That's kind of why I'm speaking.
So pitch me on it. Pitch me on it. Tell me on it. Tell me how
Yeah,
you're gonna do it.
so the main idea is to do it revolved around finance, and I can start showing people my portfolio, how I went from X amount of money to Y amount of money in a certain time by investing, not by get rich quick schemes or anything like that. Like, we're investing in stocks for long periods of time. and then
Mm-hmm.
saving money and budgeting and all that type of stuff. That's if I
Gotcha.
want to do like a strictly finance angle. But then there's the other thing where I can, because I am planning to leave Canada and travel more and stuff like that. So the other way would be like, showing more of my personal life, like me going to the gym, me working out, me traveling, etc.
So why would people care about that on your brand new channel that they
Yeah,
don't know who you are?
that's a good question. I guess, I can't sell you on it now because I don't have that channel. But once I do have that channel, I will be able to kind of carve out, a niche that makes me stand out. Or maybe not, and I just fail and,
No, I'm not saying you're gonna fail. I think you have a lot of leverage that I don't think you're considering. I think the fact that you have a faceless channel that you've grown to hundreds of thousands of followers, if you leverage that to start your personal brand, I think you will blow up your personal brand even more.
You don't think
you don't have to make the whole channel about, oh, look, guys, I'm in the gym now. But the fact that they can attach a face to who's been giving them information now, and it doesn't have to be a full swing. It can just be a little bit here and there, right? And then you can establish yourself or not, or you can start completely over and just build a whole new fucking brand up that nobody knows about and try to figure it out with how competitive personal branding is right now.
Yeah, I agree that would be the downside, is I have to start from scratch. I think the upside is like a lot of the viewers on my faceless channel have gotten used to the format and the voice and just the way the brand has been built. So I feel like if I just kind of switch that,
No,
I didn't
remember, I don't want you to switch it completely. I just want you to implement it slowly.
Okay.
So you don't start from scratch. Like trying to start from scratch is a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
that's a very fucking difficult.
No,
especially how competitive media is today. It's incredibly competitive.
Yeah.
When I started out 5 years ago, it wasn't this hard. It was not this challenging.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's true.
I'd be very careful trying to go from brand new when I don't have to, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, I'll study that option more, like just transitioning to a personal brand from the same account. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just cool. and don't, like, I agree with you when you said, oh, I don't want to just show them, I don't want to switch up styles. Yeah, don't do that. That's not a good idea. Don't just, oh, guys, from now moving forward, we're no longer do it. We're gonna, like, slowly. Like a face reveal will get you a fuck ton of views. That'll put you in the algorithm itself.
Yeah. I did think about that.
Yeah. A face reveal video where you share your story, boom, that's gonna get you 100K views. That's a 100K video right there.
Yeah.
Right. And then you'll talk about some things you want to implement with the channel.
Right.
That will include yourself, in my opinion. And then the people who really fuck with the advice, they're now gonna be like, damn, you're the person that has all this information. You weren't just like getting this shit out of the internet. You actually knew all this shit. Now they can know who to come to, and then you don't do it super fast. You do it slowly. I think you can do well with it.
Okay. I'll definitely look into that option more. Yeah, for sure.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
All right, have a good one. Peace. Hey, guys, when it comes to content, guys, and making money, personal branding is the way. Like, this is, if you want to make millions of dollars, billions, personal branding is the way. It's not a shocker Elon bought Twitter. It's not a shocker. It's not a shocker these people are getting super heavy in social media. It's a free medium. So if you have a business and you're trying to elevate your business, personal branding is how you do it. But you got to do it correctly because it is very difficult. Okay?